In this video, we are going to take a look at Team USA under 18 team, which is going to the AmeriCup from the 17th of June to the 23rd of June. This roster was recently selected. I want to go through who made the cut and who did not, and what the overall makeup of the team looks like. Before we start, if you like the content, then please subscribe to the channel and give the video a like. As well, this video is brought to you by Nurofen and Edge Physiotherapy, the official physiotherapist of Back to Sports. And Nurofen, it makes my arm feel so much better. All right, let's get into this. As mentioned in the opening, the AmeriCup for under 18s will be played at Bucaramanga, Colombia from the 17th of June to the 23rd of June. The head coach for the team will be Terry Morin, who coaches at Indiana. The assistant coaches, Jose Fernandez from the University of South Florida and Niele Ivey from the University of Notre Dame. The trials for the Olympic team were held on the 15th of May at Colorado Springs at the USA Olympic Training Center. 26 players were invited to the trial, with 12 being from the incoming 2024 college class and 14 from the 2025 college recruiting class. Not surprisingly, more players from the 2024 class made the team, which were 7 out of the 12 players who trialed. And then 5 players from the 2025 class made the team. So 5 out of the 14 from the incoming class of 2025 made the team. So I will break down who made the team by position, as that seems the easiest, at least in my head at least. The guards, so Kayla Heckel, she's rated number 13. She's the 5'9" point guard from USC. She's a dog on defense and just a real tough attacking point guard that probably can play off guard as well. She has a nice shot. Liv McGill, she's number 15 rated prospect. She's a 5'9" point guard who's going to Florida. Now the off guard wings, so you have Jordan Lee, the number 9 rated prospect who's 6 foot and going to Texas. Zakiya Johnson, who's rated number 7 in the 2025 class. She's 6 foot and has not committed. Jasmine Davidson, who's rated number 3 in the 2025 class. She's 6'1" as well. She has not committed. Madison Francis, who's number 23 rated in the 25 class. She's 6'1", not committed. She's a forward wing as well. Kennedy Smith from USC. She's rated number 6 in the 2024 class, as well as Leah Macy, who's rated number 14. She's 6'2", and she'll be in the 2025 class. The final 2 forwards that were always going to make the team. So Sarah Strong, the number 1 rated recruit, she's 6'2", and she's going to UConn. And Joyce Edwards, rated number 3. She's 6'3", going to South Carolina, and she is a forward as well. Macy, Strong, and Edwards, they'll play that sort of 4 position, you would think, but I would suggest they're all pretty much, those forwards are pretty much interchangeable. They have 2 true bigs, so one, Ariana Roberson, who's number 17 rated. She's 6'4" and going to Duke. The other big is Sienna Betts, who's rated number 2 in the 2025 class. She's 6'4", going to UCLA. Roberson and Betts, like, they're big, but they're skilled bigs, and I think that's what they're looking for, is really athletic bigs. In terms of players that missed out, well, I think the interesting one would have been the point guard battle, as you have a number of talented players. Obviously, Heckel, who was rated number 13, and McGill, rated number 15, made the team. But Maddy McDaniel was rated number 14, and she missed out, as well as Zamari Jones, who's rated number 21, and she's going to NC State. I didn't mention it, but Maddy McDaniel's obviously going to South Carolina, and they're all point guards, and that would have been an interesting competition to watch. I imagine South Carolina fans are not very disappointed that Maddy missed out on making this team, as she has recovered from a knee injury, so it's good to see that she was actually able to attend and participate in the trials. I would imagine that's a bit of a tension with some of the college programs, and as well as the fans. You want your players to make these teams because you want all the best for them, but at the same time, there's no doubt that the risk of injury or something happening is a real concern. And this is nothing new. Like Candace Parker, she played over the summer for Team USA and then showed up to Tennessee with a swollen knee as she played on the knee the whole time for Team USA, and she missed her freshman year because of her knee. And I imagine UConn fans would not have minded if Sarah Strong had given this tournament or the AmeriCup a bit of a miss, as they probably have PTSD as they lost their center last year, Jana El Alfi, when she was playing in the Under-19 World Championships for Egypt. So yes, I don't think Don Staley and South Carolina fan is really too concerned that Maddy McDaniel missed out on AmeriCup. Now come to South Carolina, continue to rehab your knee, and let's keep you nice and healthy so you can get in line to wait your turn to be one of our three guards in our rotation. As I mentioned, in terms of the big, it looked like they were really looking to get athletic bigs as Miara O'Neal and Zania Sokia and Blanca Thomas. They're sort of like big post players, but aren't quite as mobile as Sienna Betts and Ariana Roberson. It would be anticipated that the USA will meet Canada in the championship game, but never say never. I think the fun thing of this tournament will be watching Joyce Edwards and Sarah Strong play alongside together. As last summer, Sarah Strong played on the 3-on-3 competition versus 5-on-5. So watching how they team up, and I'm curious if they'll be on the floor. I would surmise that they'll be on the floor at times together, and they'll have maybe Joyce Edwards playing center and Sarah Strong power forward, or maybe Sarah Strong playing the small forward. Either way, watching those two combine and their athleticism and Sarah Strong's shot, I just want to see what it looks like. Now, I'm not saying it's like when Bird and Magic played together, like when they were in college, but it's a little bit like that. And I guess it can, South Carolina fan can say, oh man, this would have looked nice together. But then again, it was pretty funny. Like I did the video when Dawn wasn't able to get Sarah to come home, and South Carolina fan was still hopeful. But once she declared for UConn, South Carolina fan was like, we didn't want her anyway. That's fine. She can go there. Joyce Edwards is better anyway, which is fun. Their collegiate careers are obviously going to be compared as they were 1-2 for so long. And it can be argued that Joyce Edwards is still number 2. I know a lot of people feel that way. All right, now over to you. Did somebody not make it that should have made it as well? Are you excited if you have a player coming to your school? Are you excited they're playing AmeriCup, or are you just more nervous and just hopeful they come out healthy? Your thoughts, comments, please leave them below. Have a good night. Thanks a lot for watching. Good night.